over to Mr. Arjun Oberoi, Executive Chairman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this 73rd Annual General Meeting of EIH Limited. As the quorum is present, I seek your permission to commence the meeting. I take this opportunity to introduce my colleagues on the board, Mrs. Neeta Ambani, Mr. Manoj Modi, Mr. Rajiv Gupta on my left, Ms. Chabi Rajawat, Mr. Anil Nehru, Mr. Sudipto Sarkar, and Mr. Vikram Oberoi on my right. We're also accompanied on the dais by Mr. Sunil Kumar Sharma, the Company Secretary, and our CFO, Mr. Kalol Kundu. The annual report for the financial year 2022-23 has been published and circulated in advance. I trust you found the report to be informative and familiarize yourself with its contents. This year's financial results have set new records for your company. Despite an unprecedented period of disrupted travel restrictions, the hospitality industry rebounded sharply and surpassed pre-pandemic levels and expectations.
Yes.
Globally, the first half of the year was clouded by uncertainty and compounded by the Russian-Ukraine conflict and elevated inflation. The second half of the year saw marked improvement in economic conditions, easing of inflationary pressure, and stability of private consumption. In India, macroeconomic conditions have been favorable, demonstrating resilience amid global challenges. Our economy grew at 7.2%, the highest among major global economies. This can be attributed to several factors: strong personal consumption, the highest since financial year 2014 and 15, continued government expenditure on infrastructure, and substantial revival in business and investment sentiment. The reopening of global borders led to a travel industry resurgence driven by pent-up demand. Foreign tourist arrivals to India resumed, attaining 6.2 million arrivals in 2022. This is compared with 1.5 million travelers during the previous pandemic-disrupted year. Moreover, India's G20 presidency acted as a catalyst for this increase. Domestically, consumer sentiment has witnessed a strong rebound, with air traffic surging 60% over the previous year and attaining 136 million passengers. Notably, travelers' preference for personalized itineraries and quality accommodation are strong indicators for a growing affluence and demand for premium travel experiences. The year witnessed robust growth in the luxury and upper upscale segments. This was evident through the remarkable increase in revenue per available room. Our brand's reputation for luxury products and services position us perfectly to meet the demand for this aspirational and growing segment. At EIH, we are at the forefront of this shift. This is reflected by our performance during the year. Our revenue increased sharply to rupees 20,964 million, a 101% increase from the previous year's rupees 10,440 million. The growth in EBITDA was equally impressive at rupees 6,750 million, a tenfold increase. Profit after tax was rupees 3,291 million, a turnaround from the previous year's loss of rupees 951 million. This success can be attributed to our group's commitment to meeting and surpassing our guests' expectations and offering experiences that have a lasting impact on our guests. Throughout the year, we hosted 360,000 guests across our hotels. This number is a testament to the deep trust and preference our guests place in Oberoi and Trident hotels. I'm delighted to share with you our record first year results announced at the EIH board meeting held yesterday. Revenue of rupees 5,226 million, a 27% increase from the previous year's rupees 4,123 million. EBITDA at rupees 1,800 million, a 53% increase from the previous year's rupees 1,176 million. And profit after tax at rupees 1,060 million, at a 61% increase from the previous year's 659 million. We take great pride to be recognized for our commitment to guest satisfaction. Oberoi Hotels and Resorts received the Best Hotel Brand in the World at the Travel and Leisure World's Best Awards 2022. Moreover, Oberoi Hotels and Resorts have been included in the Travel and Leisure USA Hall of Fame for featuring in the World's Best Awards for 10 consecutive years. During the year, the Oberoi Group launched the Bay Club, an exclusive invitation-only private members club located at Bandra Kurla, Mumbai. The Bay Club spans 3 levels across 120,000 square feet, incorporating world-class business and leisure facilities. There is a seamless flow between floors and spaces, promoting a strong sense of community and connection amongst members, reflecting our commitment to delivering memorable, family-centric experiences. Sustainability is essential as we tackle climate change in the travel and hospitality industry. Initiatives to decarbonize operations and promote sustainable practices are continually reviewed and prioritized. We have partnered with experts to set clear targets to develop and implement a comprehensive ESG roadmap. I'm proud to inform you that during the financial year 22-23, approximately 12% of our energy requirements were delivered from clean and sustainable energy sources. Moreover, we actively monitor our carbon footprint and work towards greening our operations. These initiatives include adopting renewable energy technology sources from wind and solar in 16 of our domestic hotels, achieving an impressive tenfold year-on-year increase in reusing metric tons 273 of waste, thereby improving water consumption practices, and utilizing advanced sewage treatment plants for efficient sewage, water treatment, with all treated water recycled and reused. We also install bottling plants at our hotels to replace and eliminate plastic in our domestic hotels. The well-being and development of our employees has always been a priority for our organization and a key to our success. We foster a nurturing work environment through tailored initiatives and comprehensive training. Additionally, our commitment to employee happiness and engagement is reflected in our inclusive and participative culture, learning, development, and growth of our people, and our commitment to the safety and well-being of our colleagues. A motivated and engaged workplace enhances productivity and satisfaction, benefiting both employees, the organization, and ultimately, and most importantly, our guests. At EIH, we are committed to create a positive impact on the communities we serve. Through Project Shaksham and various social responsibility initiatives, we extend support to vulnerable and marginalized groups. Our CSR efforts are strategically focused on essential areas such as children's education, the health and well-being of the elderly, as well as environmental conservation. In 2023, our total CSR expenditure was rupees 14.6 million. Despite an industry resurgence, it's also evident that the sector remains underinvested. In 2022, while room supply saw a modest increase of 3.5%, demand witnessed a growth of 5.4%. Notably, out of the 170 hotels that opened in 2022, the majority had 50 rooms or less, with only 2 hotels providing an inventory of 300 rooms or more. These statistics underscore the urgent need for the increased investment in the hotel industry. This will not only cater to rising demand, but will deliver substantial employment to local communities. The contribution of the Indian travel and tourism industry to the economy is approximately 8% of GDP. Moreover, projected international tourist arrivals are set to exceed 30 million by 2028. We acknowledge these challenges for growth and development and stand committed to capitalize on these opportunities through additional investment and capacity expansion. Over the next 5 years, planned, owned, and managed hotels will be added, helping EIH to contribute and meet the needs of this rising demand. Our iconic hotels and globally recognized service standards have redefined the essence of luxury hospitality in India. We shall continue to build on these achievements and practices and believe there is a significant headroom for growth. We remain focused on addressing these opportunities through strategic expansions while staying true to the core principles of the Oberoi Group's Dharma. I would like to conclude by thanking the board for their continued support, advice, and guidance. Most importantly, I wish to thank our dedicated colleagues for their untiring efforts in delivering services that create exceptional guest experiences and set our hotels apart. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I thank you, our shareholders, for your presence today. Your continued support and confidence in our vision are instrumental in our journey towards greater success. Thank you very much. I will now ask our Company Secretary, Mr. Lalit Sharma, to take forward the business of the day. Lalit.
Thank you so much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As there are no qualification, observation, and comments on the financial statement of the company by the auditors, we take the auditor's report as read. Under the Companies Act 2013 and under the listing regulations, remote e-voting has been made mandatory for all listed companies. Accordingly, remote e-voting process for following 3 agenda items in the notice of the annual general meeting has been completed. Number 1 is the adoption of audited financial statement for the financial year ended 31st March 2023, declaration of dividend, and the third one is the appointment of a director in place of Mrs. Neeta Mukesh Ambani, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offered herself for reappointment. Members who are attending the meeting through video conference and have not cast their votes by means of remote e-voting will be able to exercise their right to vote up to the conclusion of the meeting through e-voting module provided by NSDL. E-voting during the AGM is integrated with the VC platform at NSDL. Members may click on the voting icon of the screen to cast their votes. The results of the combined voting will be announced by the company within 2 days. The results will be displayed on the website of the company, the stock exchanges, and the notice board of the company at the registered office of the company. I now request members who have registered themselves as speakers to come forward and pose their questions. The moderator will call out the names of the member speakers one by one. I request members to refrain from repeating their questions raised by others. Please restrict the time to only 3 minutes to give other registered speakers a chance to speak.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now begin the question and answer session. Request everyone to please remain connected while the speaker shareholders assemble. We now invite our first speaker member, Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We will wait for a moment while Mr. Gupta unmutes the audio and video connection. Mr. Gupta, may we request you to unmute your microphone and speak?
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Mr. Gupta. Welcome.
Well, sir, first of all, we feel proud to see you as our chairman, and we feel proud to be a part of EIH. And whenever we see to you and Mr. Vikram Oberoi on the board, we feel proud. And we always feel proud to be a part of EIH, which is the legacy of our founder, Rai Bahadur M.S. Oberoi. And convey our best wishes to our beloved chairman emeritus, Sri P.R.S. Oberoi. We always pray to God for his healthy and prosperous, safe, long life. And I thanks to the company secretary and his team for excellent work for help us to join this meeting through VC. And sir, thanks for your dividend in spite of several challenges in the world. You are paying dividend. After 3 years, we have come out after the epidemic COVID-19, and now the industry is growing, booming up in the worldwide. So we pray to God that everything should be smooth for forever in future also. Sir, I have few questions. What's your future plan with CapEx, and when the Bandhavgarh hotel will start in operation? And sir, now the two cities will grow in the country, Ayodhya and Varanasi. Government expect that more than 80 million people will come every year to Ayodhya. Have you any plan to come any resort or hotel in Ayodhya? And this year is very exclusive year for us, that because this year we are celebrating our founders Rai Bahadur MS Oberai's 125th birthday of our founder. So I suggest you in his memory that there should be one memorial lecture on his contribution and dedication for this industry in the country, pre-independence or after independence. Think about that to organize one memorial lecture. And sir, this year is also very special for our country because after 75 years, we have got the presidency of G20 under the leadership of our visionary Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, and we are going to host the G20 summit in our country next month and ICC World Cup. So how you will welcome our guests, because 40 countries heads will come to our national capital Delhi. So how much we are ready to welcome them in the G20 and ICC World Cup. 14 teams will come. So how we are ready? And I strongly support all the resolutions, and we want to hear something from you in your reply, a sweet reply, and something new, that which hotel will be start this year and what's the in pipeline. And I strongly support is resolution number 3, the appointment of Mrs. Ambani in our board. And we wish to God to give you success, happiness, to take the company on new heights under your leadership with the help of all executives, team, and management. And namaskar, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta.
Thank you. We now invite our next speaker member, Santosh Kumar Saraf. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We'll wait for a moment while Mr. Saraf accepts the prompt, unmute his audio and video connection.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और मेरे शेयर भाई बहन और कर्मचारीगण जो आज वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस में हम प्रेजेंट हैं, मैं संतोष कुमार साहब कलकत्ता से आप सभी को प्रथम नमस्कार करता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ आप सब इस समय अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में होंगे। सर काफी अच्छा अपना प्रेजेंटेशन में आपने कुछ बताया सर। जैसा भी मनोज ने कहा कि G20 का अपने होने वाला सेशन है, उसके बारे में आप क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं? सितंबर में अभी बाहर के आएंगे तो अपने जो कल दिल्ली में जो होगा, जो अपने प्रगति मैदान में जो होगा, उसके लिए आप लोग क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं और उसके लिए क्या व्यवस्था की, ये जरूर बताने का करिएगा सर। दूसरा सर, अपने जितने भी होटल के जगह है, वहाँ पे क्या आपने जो छत्ता है, छत या रूफ, वहाँ पे क्या सोलर पैनल की व्यवस्था की है क्या आपने? क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं कि हमको तो बिजली बाहर से लेनी पड़ती है, काफी तकलीफ होती है, तो क्यों नहीं हम अपने होटल की छतें यूज करें सोलर पैनल लगा के, जिससे हम दूसरे पे डिपेंडेंट कम हो और ग्रीन एनर्जी को भी सपोर्ट कर सकें सर। सर हमारे जितने भी कर्मचारी हैं, तो उनके पास मैं जानना चाहूंगा कि अभी फिजिकल होल्डिंग कितनी है उनके पास। अगर उनके पास फिजिकल होल्डिंग उनके पास में है, तो आज तक उन्होंने डीमेट क्यों नहीं कराया? जबकि 2018 इसके लिए बताइए कि अगर हमारे कर्मचारी हमारे प्रमोटर ही इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करवाएंगे तो साधारण पब्लिक इसको लेजी करेंगे, इसके बारे में बताइए सर। दूसरा सर, जिन आपकी कंपनी में जिनके पास फिजिकल होल्डिंग है उनको क्या आप लेटर देके ये विचार भी आपकी फिजिकल होल्डिंग है और उसकी ट्रेडिंग नहीं होती है, ऐसा आपको कहिए। और मैं चाहूंगा सर नेक्स्ट ईयर से ये जो जिनको कर्मचारी या जो अपने प्रमोटर है उनकी कितनी फिजिकल होल्डिंग है उसको सेपरेट बताइए तो अच्छा रहेगा। ज्यादा समय न लेते हुए हमारे जितने भी डायरेक्टर हैं, जितने भी अधिकारी और जितने भी कर्मचारी है जो इस मेहनत से खट के हमारी कंपनी को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं, तो उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आप दिल से काम करिए। हमारे जो मैनेजमेंट है आपका पूरा सत्कार करेंगे, पूरी आपको इज्जत देंगे और हम भी जो शेयर होल्डर है आपका आभार प्रकट करेंगे कि आपकी मेहनत का कारण ही हमें अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलता है। जय हिंद, जय भारत। समय देने के लिए सर, और फ्यूचर में बीसी मीटिंग कंटिन्यू देखिए, ये आपसे है क्योंकि मैं देखिए एज वाला आदमी हूँ और कलते में सब बरसात की मौसम होती है, तो अगर फिजिकल मीटिंग करेंगे तो बहुत तकलीफ होगी, तो फिजिकल करते भी हैं तो उसके साथ में बीसी का ऑप्शन जरूर देखिए। ये कहते हुए मैं अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ। नमस्कार।
Thank you.
नमस्कार जी, शुक्रिया संतोष कुमार जी।
Thank you. Our next speaker member is Prabjot Singh Sani, who has registered but did not join the meeting. Hence, will invite Mr. Anil Mehta, who has registered but did not join the meeting. Hence, we'll move on to Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal. Please accept the prompt on your screen. Unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We'll wait for a moment while Mr. Agarwal accept the prompt.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Hello, Mananiya Adhyaksh ji, very good morning. Very good morning, sir.
Morning जी, नमस्कार जी।
हाँ, नमस्कार। सर, मैं विमल कृष्ण सरकार, इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर ऑफ द कंपनी। मेरा रेसिडेंस मैं कोलकाता से मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। सर, पहले मैं चेयरमैन साहब को बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ, इसलिए उन्होंने एक्सीलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन दिया है कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में। धन्यवाद सर। सर, ये इस साल जो रिजल्ट हुआ है सर, ये हुआ है, इसलिए धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। ये देखिए, ये सब एडवांस पोजीशन है। इस पोजीशन में भी जो रिजल्ट आया है, ये बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट आया है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। ये सबसे प्रॉफिट इस बार सिग्निफिकेंट प्रॉफिट हुआ है सर। लास्ट ईयर ये लॉस में थे, दिस ईयर ये 300 to 190.97 मिलियन प्रॉफिट हुआ है सर। चेयरमैन साहब और आपका पूरा टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। आपने इस बार डिविडेंड भी डिक्लेयर किया है सर, 1.10 पर इक्विटी शेयर ऑफ ₹2 ईच सर। धन्यवाद सर। सर, लास्ट ईयर CSR कमेटी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। उन्होंने इस बार लास्ट ईयर लास्ट चल रहे हैं, इसलिए कोई हमारा ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं है एज पर सेक्शन 135 पैरा 5, बट हमारा कमेटी ने ये वॉलंटियरली स्पेंड किया है सर। कंट्रीब्यूट टू दी जस्ट फाउंडेशन फॉर ऑर्फन चिल्ड्रेन सर। क्लोथ और बुक्स और शूज ये सारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है। हमारा ये ऑब्लिगेशन ना होते हुए भी हमारा कंपनी CSR कमेटी जो एक्टिविटीज किया है, इसलिए धन्यवाद देना ही पड़ेगा सर। मैं एक रिक्वेस्ट है और बोलिए सजेशन है सर। अब इतना कुछ करना है, अगले साल में कोई ऐसा CSR कमेटी CSR एक्टिविटीज सर विकलांग लोगों के लिए भी कुछ कीजिए। ये हमारा रिक्वेस्ट है, सजेशन भी है सर मैं ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगा सर जो हमारा चेयरमैन साहब और आपका पूरा टीम सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कंपनी सेक्रेटरी ललित शर्मा जी उन्होंने बहुत पहले ही हम लोग को एनुअल रिपोर्ट और नोटिस भेज दिया है सर लिंक भेज दिया है 2-3 बार मेरे से बात किया है मैंने कैसे क्या करना है कि नहीं करना है सर बहुत अच्छी बात है कंपनी सेक्रेटरी बहुत अच्छा है हम लोगों के साथ जो गुड रिलेशन रखते हैं शेयर के साथ इसलिए उनको भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर अब मैं खत्म करने का पहले चेयरमैन साहब आप और आपका पूरा टीम कंपनी सेक्रेटरी एम्प्लॉइज ऑफ द कंपनी और उपस्थित जितने शेयर होल्डर है सब ईश्वर से ये प्रार्थना करता हूँ आप लोग स्वस्थ रहे और मेरे को जो बोलने का मौका दिया गया है इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद थैंक यू वेरी मच सर थैंक यू सर
शुक्रिया जी बिमल कुमार जी शुक्रिया जी
Thank you. Our next speaker member is Mahesh Kumar Bubna, who has registered but did not join the meeting. And our next speaker member is H.S. Patel, who has also registered but did not join the meeting. Next speaker member Yusuf Yunus Rangwala, who has registered but did not join the meeting. Hence, will invite Mr. Yaspal Chopra to accept the prompt, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We'll wait for a moment while Mr. Chopra unmutes their audio and video connection.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, sir. Myself Yashpal Chopra, calling from Delhi. Client ID 1059287, holding 383 shares. I am associated with the company since 1975. So I must thank our management that courtesy VCM that I got the chance to speak over here, because otherwise in Delhi I am almost on all the meetings. I am there, but in spite of my holding this company for the last 50 years, this is the first chance that I could get it and just express myself for our company. Sir, I must congratulate the management, the dynamic management, which has given excellent results for the last year. There has been an all-round growth in revenue, PBT, PAT, ROC. Even the dividend has been declared, though the performance has been virtually for 6 months only. The first 6 months are impacted by Russian-Ukrainian war and threats of corona and all those things. So in spite of all that, and that shows the vision and that shows the principle on which our company, our management is working. That principle is that of ITC. I means integrity, honesty, and T means transparency in dealing, and C means concern for the employees, concern for the customers, concern for the investors, concern for the vendors, concern for the communities, concern for the regulator. So this is a great thing, sir. Sir, if you allow me, I just want to just compliment our late founder of this great palace, that Mr. M.S. O'Brien ji. You see that in the year 1949, when our own government officials, our own prime minister was in a confused state, how to manage this country, this man was a visionary who established this company and thought that our country must be going on the path, the path of progress, and that is why he established so many hotels. As regards the Delhi hotel, that is very, very much near to my ex-office where I was working in the school complex. And the first visit to my hotel was when Mr. H.P. Nanda held his escort AGM over here. So I was so much impressed with the royal treatment over here. So, and since then, we have been holding meetings and all that over here, and just sitting in the lobby by the side of the swimming pool and enjoying the atmosphere. And my last visit over here was when this Mankind Pharma, they people hold their broker conference. Because I'm on all the broker conference in Delhi, I'm invited over there for their comments and all that. Sir, I must congratulate for your this quarterly performance that analyst has just spoken today on the TV that based on the fundamental results over there, they have just given a prediction that our share may cross even 250 or may even touch 300 rupees in the coming time. So this is a very, very big thing, sir. Sir, our hotels in Delhi is located at one of the best places and most suitable for the FGT, that conference which is coming in another 2 months and all that. So, because this is hardly a distance of 2 kilometers from India Gate and 2 kilometers from Pragati Maidan and 2 kilometers from Supreme Court and hardly 1 kilometer from Humayun Tomb. And so this is a very, very prestigious place. And I remember very well that my friend Mr. Yash Chopra, who was the director, I was associated with him. He would always select this hotel for placement of his crew, and he would try to shoot because his location for shooting was just around India Gate or Pragati Maidan or Humayun Tomb or like that, those places. And whenever I would ask him, he would say that this is hotel gives them the royal treatment.
No problem.
So, and I have seen it. But once I just go to the lobby over there and sit for some time and all that, I relish that atmosphere. That is very, very peaceful and enjoyable and total atmosphere over there, sir. Sir, I just salute that man that he has selected all the sites in the pan India. Most of the royal palaces in the Rajasthan and all that, those have even this. I had gone to Udaipur, so I just saw that our hotels are just on a fantastic location, and they are providing a very, very soothing atmosphere over there. So that pleases our soul and all that, sir. Sir, I would say that now the bad time has gone. That COVID time when the hotel was not in position to even feed their own employees. So now the time is a glorious time, and the coming time in future is very, very excellent. And we are quite sure. And though I just tell you, I am a shareholder of almost all the big hotels, Indian hotels, the ITC, Hyatt, and Asian Hotel, this what you call Bharat Hotel, and this Oberoi. So I know I can compare all those locations and those facilities, and I am very much proud of our management over here. I know that before the advent of those two hotels, Moria Sheraton and what you call ITC, because they were having the location benefit of the airport. Before that, our hotel was just at the number one position at that time. And even now, whenever there's government functions and all those things, whenever the conferences from these scope with these industrial institutional area where your hotel is located. So still, I'm very much proud of. This is a very positive side, profitable side, and the future of our company is very bright. Before I close, I must thank Mr. Lalit Sharma and the CFO of the company for getting me a chance to speak. And before I close, I pray God for the positivity for all of you, from our CMD to the last man in the hotel industry. Then I pray positivity for that, because that positivity shall be the strength of the company, the strength of my hotel, strength of that hospitality sector, and that strength will be the strength of my investment. Best of luck to you, and wishing you happy Independence Day ahead and the festive greeting for the coming festivals. So, sir, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Yashpalji. Thank you.
We have our speaker number 4 join the meeting. Hence, we'll invite Mr. Anil Mehta. Please accept the prompt on your screen. Unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We will wait for a moment while Mr. Mehta unmutes their audio and video connection. Mr. Mehta, may we request you to unmute your microphone and webcam and proceed with your question?
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mehta, we are unable to hear you due to some possible network issue. We'll contact you, and if your connectivity improves, we'll announce your turn again. We'll now invite our next speaker member, Kamal Kishore Jhawar. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We will wait for a moment while Mr. Jhawar accepts the prompt, unmute his audio and video connection.
हेलो, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
जी सर.
हेलो,
Yes.
मेरा आवाज आ रहा है क्या?
जी सर, आ रहा है.
हेलो, ओके,
जी सर,
थैंक यू.
आपका आवाज आ रहा है.
ठीक है, थैंक यू. हमारे चेयरमैन सर, ऑल डायरेक्टर्स को मेरा नमस्कार. आज अपना 73 एनुअल जनरल मीटिंग हो रहा है, बहुत अच्छा है. कोरोना के टाइम पे अपना पूरा बिजनेस डल हो गया था, अभी बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है. और कल अपना बोर्ड मीटिंग हुआ, आज पेपर में एडवर्टाइजमेंट भी पूरा पेपर में अच्छा रिजल्ट एक्सीलेंट आया, 120 करोड़ का. बहुत बहुत मैनेजमेंट को धन्यवाद, अच्छा रिजल्ट आया सर. और मैं ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं चाहता साहब, कमल किशोर फ्रॉम हैदराबाद. आप एवरी ईयर ऐसी वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस रखे, कहीं भी हमारे मीटिंग आपकी अटेंड कर सकते हैं, इसमें बहुत अच्छा रहता है. जैसे आपके डायरेक्टर का अप्रोच में रहे तो भी मीटिंग अटेंड कर सकते हैं. सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट वेरी नाइस मैन, बहुत अच्छे साहब, हमारे को लिंक भी दिया और 2-3 बार फोन भी करे, उसके लिए मैं उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ. और हमारे को एनुअल रिपोर्ट भी टाइम पे मिल गया है. और सर आते तो सब फेस्टिवल की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ. और एक बात है साहब, आज आप पूरे डायरेक्टर आप सिटिंग फीस देते सबको, पूरा कन्वेंशन देते, सब कुछ देते. आज जो मीटिंग में आपके वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस में जो भी शेयर होल्डर बात करा, उनको ड्राई फ्रूट भिजाइए. आपको मैनेजमेंट को कुछ भी फर्क नहीं मिलता. लाखों रुपए तो आप कैसा भी डायरेक्टर सिटिंग फीस देते ही चाहे, तो शेयर होल्डर छोटे लोग है, आप ध्यान में रखे जो भी स्पीकर रजिस्ट्रेशन में आपके साथ जो बात करे, उनको आप ड्राई फ्रूट का पैकेट कोरियर करिए, तो आपको मैं समझता हूँ कुछ भी फर्क नहीं गिरेगा. इसी के साथ मैं स्थान अपना ग्रहण करता हूँ. धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
शुक्रिया.
We now invite our next speaker member, Mr. Vinod Agarwal. Mr. Agarwal, please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, Executive Chairman Arjun Singh Ogai ji, our MD and CEO Vikramjit ji, our CFO Kalol Kundu, and CS Lalit Kumar Sharma. Good afternoon to all, sir. We started in the morning, now it's all afternoon, sir. In regards to everyone, sir, I've noted that the revenues were double of what they were last year. So it's a very good performance. Even the PAT at 320 crores, who was against the losses of 118 crores in the previous year. It's a very dramatic turnaround, and the post-COVID era is doing wonders for us. I compliment the management for all the awards received by them, as shown on page 18 and 19. And I am confident that with the G20 and the ICC World Cup coming to India, we'll have better revenues in this year. At 30 hotels includes one cruise on the Nile, which is very good. That cruise on the Nile has been there for a very long period of time. It is a marquee product of our company since ages. Sir, our net worth is 318. The book value works out to about 450 per share. The equity is only 125, and the equity is so much. And sir, we earned foreign exchange of 538 crores, and we expected only 123 crores. So we are a net foreign exchange earner of 415 crores, sir. So I compliment the company for that. And I would like to know what were the revenues from the MICE section as the percentage of our total revenue of 1,836 crore. And since we have a good restaurant, food and beverages constitute what percentage of our revenue, sir? I wish the company all the best, and our employees also are very courteous. I visit the Oberoi many a time, sir, in Mumbai Trident. Trident both Naran Point also, and the BKC. The staff is very, very courteous. The hotels are very nice, and the employee strength is 8,297. Compliments to them also, and very good, sir. And the debt equity ratio is only 0.021, sir. It's almost, we can take it to be a debt-free company, sir. Very good, sir. I sign off, wishing the company all the best for the future, sir. Thanking you.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you.
Thank you. We now invite our next speaker member, Ms. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenas. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We'll wait for a moment while Ms. Mascarenas unmutes their audio and video connection. Ms. Mascarenas, may we request you to unmute your microphone and webcam, and you may proceed with your question. Ms. Mascarenas, may we request you to unmute your microphone and speak? I'm sorry, we are unable to hear due to some possible network issue. We'll contact you, and if your connectivity improves, we'll announce your turn again. Our next speaker member is Sujan Modak. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We'll wait for a moment while Mr. Modak unmutes their audio and video connection.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, I'm Sujan Modak. Sir, I'm joining this meeting from my residence in Kolkata. Namaskar to everyone. Good afternoon. Namaskar to everyone. Sir, if we see the performance of our company this year, particularly, it's very good, sir. Total income has gone up. Profit before tax, profit for the year has gone up. Very nice and decent sort of figures we got. This is very good, sir. This shows the strength of our management. This is a very strong, efficient, and result-oriented management. For this, I really congratulate our management, sir. Sir, in the list of speakers, I'm really down. So many speakers, they have already asked questions, so I don't want to repeat those questions because you have already requested. Is a time wasting time, so I don't want to repeat it, sir. But definitely